wanna, don't wanna do.
Storm shelter house is holding beautifully. I hope my twisty foot looks like it my big delivery. Yes, it's here. Super wings, inside, quickly.
Tornado?
And the calm before the storm. Tonight should be another epic postseason event. You can already feel the energy in this building. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Lou Dort out there with Derek Lively. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's John Morant. And it's Booz Ellis in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, Jimmy Butler is out there with Hart. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's McCollum in at the shooting guard position. You look at the Nets. They've made an impressive run through the first 2 rounds.
That's for sure. But now, though, things really ramp up. There are no easy games the rest of the way. From the coaches to the players to the trainers, I mean, everybody has to be functioning at a high level.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. Rebounded by Hart.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
It's picked off. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Hart. Butler's got the game going here with the first basket for the Nets. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Inside, here's Hart. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
There's no more left, buddy. Thank you.
Josh Hart, hard to deny it.
Hawks have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Pass to Booz Ellis.
Huh?
Over Butler. Out to Morant. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. 15. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McCollum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the floater. Left side, Ball. And finished off by Lively.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Hartenstein. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Butler. Ball with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Dort with a screen from Morant. It's Dort on the wing. No good on the 3.
Make a shot.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. Won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Hart kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Butler feeling out of it. Crafty move. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Morant outside. Lively is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Morant throws it down.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hart. Hartenstein with it, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
And it's Ball penetrating, and he makes that one.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hand.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's the Nets missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Dort misses.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
That one drops for him.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Claxton. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Williams. Here he goes, and it's blocked, and they hit it back. Here's a Kogi. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Asar Thompson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
A huge part of their offense.
Like the all season around the corner, man.
Fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal,
yes,
and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Now here's Butler. 6 points for him. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Butler's got 8 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the net.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Raymond Felton. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team. Someone the younger guys look up to.
Count it.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Hawks trail by 9. Carter kicks to Williams. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. On the clock. Carter with the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Thompson outside. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Man has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside Williams. It's tipped. It's to Claxton. Here's a Kogi. He's covered by Thompson. Williams from outside. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Nets leading by 9. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Thompson outside. Capella sends a screen for Thompson to the paint. The kick outside to Butler. Over Claxton. And it's Butler missing. The Hawks trail by 9. He's with it. Pass to Carter. Outside Williams. A 3-ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. Williams has got 5 now. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Hey, guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got Lou Dort. Christie is out there with ball, and there's Carter, and it's Sims in its center. Now here's Hart, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Here's Marbury. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Dort. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Throwing off the defense, creating a shot. Dort becoming a problem now.
Here's Marbury. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the basket is good.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Here's Marbury. Thompson a screen on Ball. Here's Marbury. Yes, that goes in. Marbury's got 4 this quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Atlanta. Morant comes in for Vince Carter.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Out to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. To the middle. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Like to see Hart looking to set up his guys in pick and roll and be that playmaker.
It's Morant with the drive.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here's Thompson. Now, Dosunmu. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Rebound by the Hawks. There's Morant. Lively sends a screen for Ball. Back to Morant. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Hartenstein's checked in for Clint Capella. Nowitzki comes in for Josh Hart. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Dosunmu. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nowitzki with the screen on Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Never dialed back. SGA determined on the finish.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw tonight. And the free throw, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Christie. From outside, off the mark. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
10 seconds.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 8.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Pass to Christie. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Christie. Good D by Thompson. Nets leading by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from the wing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Down low, here's Nowitzki. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn. Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Derek Lively. Hayes comes in for Christie. And Okogie subbed in for Ball. Here's Okogie. He has yet to score. Morant left side. Claxton a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant finds Claxton. Here's Okogie. He's guarded by McCollum. Atlanta again missing. Brooklyn leading by 10. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Next, number 43, Josh Hart.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Claxton a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, Claxton in position. The shot comes out.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Hart. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Oh, Butler draining the three.
Well, Jimmy Butler's three ball is just going to extend that defense, and now he's going to make plays inside.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Buzelis. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Let's a floater go. Pass to Okogie. Now Buzelis, defended by Hart. Here's Okogie with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Buzelis has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Got a piece of it. It's 2-on-1. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooklyn leading by 7. Hart gets to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. over Buzelis, and it's blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Okogie for three. No good on that one. Outside Butler over Buzelis, and the Nets miss again. And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Brooklyn Nets.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning, looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Nets leading by 7. Cohen is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Hart in at the small forward. And that's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
The Nets had started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. Ball sinks that one from the post. Ball's got 9 points.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
To the paint, here's Hartenstein, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The drive-by Ball. Count that one. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Butler on the way. Ball against McCollum. Back to Butler. Shoots from the elbow. And Lively pulls it down.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Morant against Hart. Outside, Dort, just 4 to shoot. Ball, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
sweep to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
So for the Hawks, Carter comes in for Buzelis. Lou Williams is subbed in for John Morant.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Here's the show, your Brooklyn.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
It's Hart on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks trail by 11. Lively sends a screen for Williams. Throws it up high. Stolen by McCollum. And here's the break. Here's Hart. It's good from long range. Hart's got his second bucket of the night.
Scoring in rhythm there. Great to see Hart shoot it without holding back.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Lively a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Lively.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Brooklyn. And here is Hart. He has 5. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Butler against Dort. To the hoop, Butler. It's tipped. Williams with the ball. Hart covering. And finished off by Lively.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And finished off by Lively.
When you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McCollum. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Carter kicks to Williams. Out to Carter. Lively a screen on Hart. Here's Carter. From down in the low post, it goes. Carter's got his first points of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Hartenstein with a screen on Ball. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
You just don't want to give away points by giving away passing lanes. McCollum right there waiting for one, then threads the needle.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Atlanta making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jared Lively. Jackson Hayes comes in for Dort. Christie subbed in for Ball. Williams with the ball. He has 5. He lobs it up, and Hayes throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Thompson against Carter. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 6 points.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Williams passes to Christie. To the inside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Thompson. Atlanta with the rebound. Carter outside. Hayes with the screen for Carter. To the middle. Williams looking over the floor. Claxton finds Williams. Lock at 6. Hayes down low. Good D by Johnson. Nets leading by 11. Dosunmu, the pass to Butler. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
The Nets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. The Nets have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. .112 left in the third. Now Dosunmu. Nothing on the board. Here's Marbury. And again, it's the Nets missing. Williams in the post. Defended by Dosunmu. Right side, Williams. The 3. Rebounded by Capella. Nets leading by 11. Steps back. Marbury passes to Butler. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There are troublemakers out on the court, and Jimmy Butler is one of them, and I mean that as a compliment.
Atlanta making some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Okogie comes in for Vince Carter. And it's John Morant in for Williams. Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Thompson looking for an opening. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Hawks trail by 11. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. John Morant, he's out there with ball. Then it's Derek Lively. Then it's Bruce Ellis. And it's Okogie in at the 3. The net shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Nowitzki, the pass to Thompson. Nowitzki a screen. Inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Nets lead by 11.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
It feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Ball kicks to Morant. Lively sets a screen for Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And the Hawks making a change here. Dort's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Dosunmu, the pass to Capella. Thompson outside. Here's Marbury. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Morant. Again, the Nets for 2. Here's Morant. Left side, Ball. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. He's checked in for the Hawks. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordi Fernandez was telling the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. See how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now. And it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Poke loose. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Morant. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Nets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Marbury. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Ball. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Dosunmu, the pass to Marbury. Here's Ball. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Morant with the steal. And here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 2-point Nets lead.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Nowitzki uses the glass to finish the layup. Nowitzki's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot, and then they will knock it down.
Plenty of daylight on that shoot. Carter's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Hawks.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Marbury. Rebound, Atlanta. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant scanning the floor. To the paint. Lively inside.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
It's to Marbury. Capella dishes to Nowitzki. There's a screen. Thompson passes to Nowitzki. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. Timeout, Hawks.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks trailing. Now here's Morant. to the wing right side to take the lead. 6 on the shot clock. Off the left rim and out.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
In the paint, Butler.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
And Morant's got the ball here for Atlanta. Pass to Lively. Lively is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lively inside. He's against Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morant. It's deflected. McCollum against Carter. McCollum passes to Hartenstein. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Nets?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
It's stolen by Carter. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Lively pulls it down. 7-second difference, shot and beam clock.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Ball's checked in for Cook. "20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Money!
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Timeout, Hawks. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. Another home win, and I know it's important to make this a tough place for people to come in and steal a win.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to want to come here and play against us. We don't want anybody to want to play against us on the road either. But I definitely think the best thing we can do is win all the home games.
Yeah, you guys are protecting the fort, man.
Much appreciated, David. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
basketball here on 2K Sports. Game 2, we're bringing it to you live. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. They've got C.J. McCollum. Josh Hart is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And for the Hawks, LaMelo Ball is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Lively in at the 5. You take a look at the Hawks. It's the Hawks to start out. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's Butler. The rebound by Atlanta. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
Now here's McCollum. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Sinks the tray.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, the pass to Morant. Lively with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Ball. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Buzelis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Atlanta shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first one falls. Good on both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Hawks head coach. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me, I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw misses.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And now the Hawks on the break. They get it back. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's McCollum. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. A clear look for McCollum. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. McCollum's got 5 now.
Can't sleep on McCollum. Not even for a second, because that's when he strikes.
And that one's good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 5-point game. Hartenstein a screen. Pulls up on the wing. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Morant with it. He has 6. Down low. Here's Buzelis. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hard with it, and it's Dort picking him up. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Here's Ball. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Thompson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. And that one falls for Ball. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 4. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Claxton, he's checked in for Lively. And it's Carter in for Dort. 3-pointer. The shot by Butler, no good. The Hawks lead by 4. Pass to Ball. Now here's Claxton. He's guarded by Hartenstein. The 3 from Ball. Rebound Brooklyn.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
The Hawks have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Outside Morant. 6 to shoot. Here's Claxton, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Ooh, poked away. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Morant. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Nets trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Here's Ball. Good, and the setup by Morant. Ball's got 6.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A minute 39 left in the first quarter. Thompson against Carter. Pass to Marbury. And here's Butler outside. Nails it from 3.
Wow, you don't see Jimmy Butler go to the three-point opportunity that often, but knocks down a big-time shot there.
Thompson against Carter. With the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Marbury. Williams defending. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Yeah, they need to really start taking care of the basketball. I mean, just careless play since the opening tip.
The Hawks lead by 5. Doubled by Hart. Pass to Okogie. To the left side wing. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Here's Felton. And he buries his first look.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Carter on the wing. Pass to Williams. Thompson pulls it in.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
A threat to hammer home the alley-oop. Capella, his timing on these plays is tremendous.
And here's Carter. Hayes with a screen. To the middle with 2 seconds left. And he lays it up and in. And the Hawks lead by 3. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
They've got Jackson Hayes. He's out there with Lou Dort, and it's Christie in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Morant. Inside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And there's a pick. Felton, pass to Marbury. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Oh, Morant attacking the D head-on.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Hart passes to Marbury. Driving in. Here's Felton. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Felton's got 5 now.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Morant. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So for the Hawks, Lively comes in for Sims, and Buzelis is subbed in for Hayes. Hart finds Thompson. Here's Felton. Back to Thompson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. He's checked in for Hart. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now Morant. He's got 12. Here's Christie. And Atlanta misses again. And he lobs it up top. Cuts off the pass. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Dosunmu. Buzelis' shot is good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Dosunmu on the wing. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Buzelis. The three is up. They get the rebound. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Here's Marbury. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Drains the triple. Marbury's got 5 points. Right side, Morant. Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Here's Felton. Lays it up and banks it in. Felton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Right side, Morant. And he goes in for the dunk.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Atlanta. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Pass to Butler, to the inside. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, just terrific unselfishness from the veteran forward. Jimmy Butler more than willing to pass if he finds a teammate open.
Here's Christie. Off target with the 3. For Brooklyn, they've gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Inside, it's tipped. Butler with a steal. From 12 feet, Atlanta with a rebound. Here's Ball. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
That's aggressive defense. Shea always competing on that end of the floor.
McCollum outside. Here's Hartenstein. 3-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
There's the double team with Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Ball. No good on the 3.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Thompson. Deflected.
But Lou Dort has more than earned his reputation as a defensive stopper. Twice on the pipes.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Thompson outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Brooklyn making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Ball passes to Carter. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has got 6 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Ball passes to Carter. Back to Ball. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. 35 seconds left in the first half of this game. Brooklyn trailing. With the step back. Here's Hart. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Nick Claxton.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
Second free throw, no good.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there. But he does tie it up.
All no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And Hart with a basket on the assist from Butler. Hart's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nets out in front. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. And thinking about the shot.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Brooklyn Nets.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yes.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They're trying to even the series at 1 apiece. Kenny, how critical is this win for them?
You might say it's still early, but you don't want to drop 2 in a row.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
On the floor for the Nets, they've got Isaiah Hartenstein, Butler out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's McCollum at the 2. Shot on the wing. The shot no good.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
All no good. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Butler, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You can tell every time down the floor, Jimmy Butler trying to make a play right there, drawing contact.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Butler hits them both. And it's Morant with the ball for Atlanta. Lively with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Yeah, Mr. Lively might be the best catch and finisher in the alley-oop situation. That's the dunk, folks.
Here's McCollum. He's got 7. Hartenstein with a screen on ball. McCollum, pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here. And that one falls for Ball.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game. But boy, the potential is limitless.
Nets leading by 3. McCollum outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Timeout called, the Hawks. And And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
From deep, Morant.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
There's McCollum with the 3. And Morant clears the board. Hawks trail by 5. Here's Buzelis. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Now here's Hartenstein. 6 points for him. Butler passes to Hartenstein. Second chance shot. They grab their own miss. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Morant. Ja slithers his way in. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McCollum. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Another shot. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Morant, the pass to Ball. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Hartenstein. Butler on the wing. Back to Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock. With the 10-footer. Out to McCollum. Takes the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. McCollum's got 10 points.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Here's Ball. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now he shot well from the line tonight, going 4 of 5. And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Atlanta making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Brooklyn is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Thompson. Pass to Marbury. Outside Hart. Right at the free throw line. There's the triple. Claxton with a rebound. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Carter against Hart. Carter, the pass to Williams. Down low. And finished off by Hayes. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Hart. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in. And he's now got the double-double.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Screen by Claxton. Down low. Rebounded by the Nets.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Butler passes to Hart. Here's Hartenstein. He's checked by Carter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Atlanta on D. Here's Marbury. He's got 5, and it's good. 2 points. And now a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
And it's Butler with the ball for the Nets. Looking to get it going. On the attack, JB.
Watch your head. Jimmy Butler in the house.
The Hawks have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Williams into the lane. Carter from outside. And no good. Nets leading by 5. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Hayes with a screen. Into the lane. Okogie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Now Josh Okogie off the dribble drive. Great composure. Wow.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Marbury. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Marbury's got 9.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Hayes with a screen. And there's the lob. Poke loose. Williams passes to Claxton. Carter inside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Nets out in front. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Morant with it. Ja Morant is out there with LaMelo ball. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Hayes. And it's Carter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Here's Felton. The layup off target. Hawks trail by 3. Carter on the wing. He's covered by Dosunmu. Hayes inside. Working on Thompson. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Thompson.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Lively, he's checked in for Atlanta. Christie comes in for Carter. Stolen by Ball. Driving inside. LaMelo on the move. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
But they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Christie passes to Morant. It's stolen. In transition. Here's Thompson. And the layup is good.
The kind of sharp passing makes them tough to defend in transition.
The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And it's Morant off the drive.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for Hayes. And the Nets also making a change. Shepard's checked in.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Up top, Capella. Pass to Shepard. Capella with it. Back to Dosunmu. Inside. Shots good by Marbury.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Morant, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Thompson, right wing. Here's Marbury. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. And Atlanta misses again. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Capella. Back to Dosunmu. Takes a 3. Ball with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Morant into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Morant is tough to contain without fouling, especially when he's attacking the rim.
He's off on the first. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Atlanta. And he sinks the second.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Butler. To the middle. Here's McCollum. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
And McCollum excels at everything on the court. And, man, he is putting on a show.
Oh, a bomb from John.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Hart's checked in for Brooklyn. Outside Butler. 3-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Dort for 3. Knocks down the triple. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
SGA working through contact inside.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Morant, pass to Ball. Brooklyn pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And he gets it to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. The lead is 2. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. Buzelis grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
That one drops for him.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Ball against McCollum. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And now the Nets on the break to tie it up. The rebound by Atlanta.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's screw the time. 4th quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
And it's in there.
LaMelo ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Ball finds Morant. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Clock at 6. Screen by Lively. Oh, there's the alley. Yes!
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick-and-roll basketball.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And he commits the intentional foul. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Hart. And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Lou Dort picks one up.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master of drawing fouls.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Brooklyn with the ball.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Welcoming the chance to take important shots. McCollum knows his teammates and coaches. They trust his judgment, and they did right there. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he hit both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hart. From deep. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And so it's Atlanta who scraped by with a win. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you,